Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to To Be Determined. Today we're going to be going over the Emerald Armor set. But before we get into that, please make sure that you are subscribed. We only have about 240 subs left before we hit 1,000 subs. And if you join our Discord before we hit that, you'll get a special OG role that's only available before we hit 1,000 subs. Also, all the music in this video is linked in the description. I made it myself, so be sure to check it out if you can. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's jump into the video. Alright, so we're going to be spending a considerable amount of money on this set today. I do have a few emeralds just lying around just from grinding in the Dwarven Mines and the Crystal Hollows. So we will be using as many of those as we can, but we're going to have to buy a lot of our materials for this set. This set is actually found in the Emerald Collection, who would have guessed, at 100,000 emeralds. It is the highest part of the Emerald Collection, and you craft it using enchanted emerald blocks. You'll need 24 of these to craft the whole set, and the full set bonus increases your health and defense by 1 for every 3,000 emeralds in your collection, maximum of 350 each. So to really max this set out, you're gonna need 1,050,000 emerald collection, which I don't have, so we're not gonna see the full extent of this set today, but we are gonna craft it and test it out. Other than that ability, it gives defense. The whole set together gives about 270 defense, but let's go ahead and craft it and see what we can do with it. It costs about 3.7 million coins as of right now to buy the entire set on Bazaar, so we're going to be down a little bit of money. But thankfully I dropped this hound pet while I was grinding spins today. This is actually the second one I've dropped. I dropped one the last time Aatrox was mayor as well. So that's pretty nice. An extra 2 million coins in the bank, but we're going to be spending that today. All right, there we go. We got all our enchanted emerald blocks. Let's go ahead and craft the set. So you craft it just like a normal Minecraft set, just with enchanted emerald blocks instead of diamonds or iron. So we've got our emerald boots, our emerald leggings, our emerald chest plate, and our emerald helmet. So here's the full set. Let's pop it on real quick, see how it looks. Looks pretty clean, and we get an advancement unlocked. Wear a full set of emerald armor. Cool. So if you're an achievement hunter, you're gonna want this set, but very cool. All right, now let's go see if we can enchant it real fast. We'll see how well it does once it's got growth and protection 5 on it. Alrighty, there we go. Now I think it's pretty clear that this set is not meant for damage. It is very clearly a tank set. I mean, the ability is literally called tank, so we're gonna kind of use it for tanking purposes, just see how much damage we can take without dying and what mobs it'll stand up against and where it draws the line at. So we'll probably end up on the Crimson Isle, I think, but let's just take a look at our EHP and compare it to our Crimson armor. All right, our current EHP is 15,237, and now if we swap over to our Crimson set, our EHP is 24,542. So our Crimson armor is definitely better even for defense than this set, but we haven't actually put a reforge on it yet, so let's go and do that real fast. I'm not gonna waste precursor remnants on this one because I don't have any just lying around, but we will go ahead and try and get a titanic reforge on each piece. All right, there we go, fully titanic emerald armor. So each piece now has an additional 25 health and defense, so that should increase our EHP by quite a bit. It is almost 18,000 now, so that actually increased our EHP by like 2,000 and some, so not too bad. I will take it. Now, if we equip our blue whale pet with it, that's going to make our EHP skyrocket up to almost 24,000. So if you have a decent pet, that's of course going to help. But this is a pretty early game set. I'm not expecting it to stand up against too many hits, but we'll test it out real quick. So we're down in the crypts now. Hello. All right, well, we're getting hit. We're not taking that much damage. We are currently taking 18 damage per hit from these guys, so that's not too bad compared to our Crimson set, which takes 28. So it's actually got better defense than our Crimson set now, so that's pretty cool. But like I said, we're still not seeing the full potential of it because I don't have that high of an emerald collection. Currently only have 147,000 collection, and it reaches max at 1,050,000, so we're only seeing like 10% of its full potential right now. Now normally I would hot potato potato book this, but I really don't have that much money left, and I have a couple other videos that I have planned that are going to be a little bit expensive as well, and I need some money left over to keep grinding Slayers, so I'm not going to hot potato book this set today. This is about the extent of what I can afford right now, but we are going to go to the Crimson Isle and see how it holds up against some of the mobs in here. So we'll first go up against these Wither Specters, and it looks like we're taking 263 damage, so that's a little bit more. But if you're using this set, you're probably going to want like a ranged setup on these guys especially. Like you can do a melee, but it's going to be a little tough. This set is definitely not meant for the Crimson Isle, but outside of this, I think it's probably pretty decent for tanking most of your other things. Like let's say we try a Sven. All right, we're ready to spawn him in. Let's see how we do. Okay, so yeah, you can tank a tier 4 Sven with this setup right here. I'm not even using a good pet. I'm currently using a black cat pet. Now, of course, having a mana flex around to heal you up is pretty nice, and you are going to want to be able to deal at least a little bit of damage, but it is possible to complete this with Emerald set. Alright, cool. I wasn't sure we were going to be able to do that. Now, granted, I do have mining level 60, so that helps our defense a lot, and we're farming level 45, so that helps our health a lot. Plus, we've got all of these accessories, but it is reforged to a strength reforge right now, so that didn't help our health at all. But it's really not a bad set. It is very early game, but it can clearly get you through some tough spots. The only problem is it's not usable for dungeons because it can't actually be turned into a dungeon item. Right here, convert to dungeon items, and you see it cannot be converted. Well, I mean, neither can Mastiff. So outside of dungeons, if you're looking to survive, this is not a bad set to get, but it is a little pricey, so you're probably better off investing in something else like talismans, but still, it's not terrible. All right, we're to that part of the video where we put the armor into the museum. So if you have a guess for how much this armor is going to go for, leave your answer in the comment section right now. For me, I'm thinking probably about 1,000,000 coins is how much it'll value it at. But let's find out. Here we go. It values it at 3.1 million coins. Okay, so that's actually really good. That's a lot better than I expected, because usually the museum's a little bit off, but it's pretty on point here. I think I spent about 500,000 more coins than that, but that's pretty close. I will take it. I will take it. All right, that's all for me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.